Dear students, welcome to the session of three-dimensional geometry. So our topic is direction cosines and direction ratios. In the previous sessions, we discussed about the relation between DCs and DRs and the angle between the lines with respect to DRs and DCs and the angle between the diagonals of the cube. Okay, now we'll start some problems based on the previous discussions. That means previous concepts. Okay, see this problem. If the DCs of the line are PQ, QQ and the angle between the line L with the positive direction of x-axis pi by 3, then what is the value of p square by q square? So we have given that DCs of the line L, DCs of L equal to PQ, Q and Q. If these are the DCs, we know that L square, if L and N are the DCs, L square plus M square plus N square equal 1. Therefore, we know that PQ whole square plus Q square is equal to 1. That means PQ whole square plus 2Q square is equal to 1. And we have given that this line L is making an angle pi by 3 with x-axis. That means cos of pi by 3 is equal to the first value of DCs. So that is equal to PQ. Here the cos pi by 3 is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to PQ. Now substitute PQ value 1 by 2 whole square, 1 by 4 plus 2Q square is equal to 1. This implies 2Q square is equal to 1 minus 1 by 4. 2Q square is equal to 3 by 4. Q square is equal to 3 by 8. Now find out P square value. Then we can find out the required value. So how can you find P square value? PQ square is nothing but from this PQ square is equal to 1 by 4. Q square is equal to 3 by 8. That means P into 3 by 8 is equal to 1 by 4. So P square is equal to 2 by 3. So 4 2 is 8. Therefore P square is equal to 2 by 3. Q square is equal to 3 by 8. Therefore here we have to find out P square by Q square. That is equal to 2 by 3 by Q square means 3 by 8. That is equal to 16 by 9. Here these three are the DCs of a line L. We know that sum of the squares of DC is equal to 1 unit. With respect to that condition, we get this relation. So, and already given that the angle made by the line with positive x-axis is equal to pi by 3. The cos of pi by 3 is equal to PQ. So, now from this PQ equal to 1 by 4. So, with the help of these two values, we can find out P square and Q square value. The required value is P square by Q square, that is equal to 16 by 9. Though this property is important for DCs of any line. Okay, look here. If the angles made by a line with 3 axes x, y, z axis are alpha, 90 minus alpha, beta, then what is angle beta? If suppose alpha, beta, gamma are the angles made by the line with coordinate axis cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, the DCs. Here we have given that the angles made by this line is equal to, given that alpha 90 minus alpha, beta are the angles made by the line with coordinate axis. We know that cos alpha, cos of this are the DCs. Now the DCs of the given line. Now the DCs of the given straight line are, what are the DCs? Are cos alpha, cos of 90 minus alpha and cos beta. These are the DCs. If these are the DCs, we know the sum of the squares is equal to 1 unit. Therefore, cos square alpha cos square 90 minus alpha plus cos square beta is equal to 1. Here we have to find out cos square beta value. So cos square 90 means, here we can write cos square alpha plus sin square alpha plus cos square beta is equal to 1. The value of this is equal to 1. So cos square beta, this implies 1 plus cos square beta is equal to 1. This implies cos square beta is equal to cos square beta is equal to 0. So from this, beta is equal to 90 degrees. This is the how to find the beta value in case of this problem. Okay, just 3 angles are given. 3 angles are the angle made by the line with coordinate axis. Cos of angles gives DC, sum of the squares of the DC equal 1 unit. So therefore beta equal 90 degrees. So see next problem. If a line in the space makes angles alpha, beta, gamma, then what about the expression value? If alpha, beta, gamma are the angle made by the line, then we can write the DCs cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. So clearly cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are called DCs of the given line, DCs of the line. So we know that this of any line, cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. From this, we can prove sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma. Already we proved in previous sessions. Sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma equal to 2. So otherwise, by changing the cos function into sin also, we can find out the value of this expression. Sin square alpha, sin square beta, sin square gamma is equal to 2. Now here we have to find out cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma plus this value. Already this expression value is, we know the value expression value is 2. We have to change this cos 2 alpha plus cos 2 beta plus cos 2 gamma in terms of cos or sin. So better to change in terms of cos, then what will happen? So now take LHS. Cos 2 alpha. Just write down cos 2 alpha in terms of cos. 2 cos square alpha minus 1. Next cos 2 beta. 2 cos square beta minus 1. Next cos gamma. 2 cos square gamma minus 1. Plus sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma equal to 2. Therefore, the value of this is 2. Now here, just observe these two terms. There is a 2 common in these 3 terms. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. That means minus 3 plus 2. The value of this expression is 1. 2 into 1 minus 3 plus 2 minus 1. That is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, we know the value of cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma. From this we can write sin square alpha plus sin square beta sin square gamma. The value of this expression is 2. We know these two expressions, values of these two expressions. Just write down cos 2 alpha, cos 2 beta, cos 2 gamma in terms of cos square alpha, cos square beta, cos square gamma. Therefore, this is the value of the required expression. Okay, see this problem. If a line makes angles alpha, beta, gamma with coordinate axis, and we have given that alpha plus beta equal 90, we have to find out the expression value. So now come to, given that alpha plus beta is equal to 90, that's it. Alpha, beta, gamma are the angles made by the line. Then we know that cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. So at this condition, sum of cos square alpha plus cos square beta is equal to 1. Because cos square alpha, if alpha plus beta 90, cos square alpha plus cos square beta 1. So otherwise just replace beta by 90 minus alpha, then what will happen? cos square 90 minus alpha plus cos square gamma is equal to 1. This is nothing but sin square alpha, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha 1, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha plus 1, that is equal to 1 minus cos square gamma, sin square gamma. So this is equal to 1 is equal to sin square gamma. So gamma is equal to 90 degrees. Alpha plus beta 90, gamma equal 90. We have to find out now the LHS is equal to cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square. So gamma 90, so cos 90 0. Alpha plus beta is equal to 90. So we can write cos alpha plus cos 90 minus alpha plus cos 90 plus cos 90 whole square. This is equal to 0. So cos 90 minus equal sin alpha. Cos alpha plus sin alpha whole square. That is nothing but cos square alpha plus sin square alpha plus 2 sin alpha cos alpha. So this is nothing but 1. This is nothing but sin 2 alpha. This is the value of the expression cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square. Okay, right. See this problem. A line OP, O is the origin, makes equal angles with coordinate axis, and the length of the point from the origin on OP is 6 units. Find the coordinates of point P. Suppose this is the position of the x-axis, this is y, this is z. So this is the origin, x, y and z axis. Here there is a line OP which is making equal angle with the coordinate axis. If suppose this is the line OP, it is making equal angles with the coordinate axis. Understand? If a line making equal angle with coordinate axis, what are the DCs? Just already proved in the previous sessions. 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 in case of positive axis, otherwise plus or minus 1 by root 3, plus or minus 1 by root 3, plus or minus 1 by root 3. So here this is the objective question, just we can use the result. So we know that the DCs of, we know that the DCs of the line, DCs of the line makes, which makes equal angles with the coordinate axis. Or what about the DCs? 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3. There exist 4 lines which are making equal angles with coordinate axis. These are the DCs of one of the line which makes equal angles with positive axis. Just in case of positive axis, these are the DCs. So let us take this is be L, M, N. And given that, again given that the distance from origin to the point, so let us take, this is the given point P. Suppose P is this is the position of the point which is having 6 units distance from the origin. Okay, we have to find out the coordinates of this point. Let us take this point P. Okay, given that the length OP is equal to 6 units, let us take this equal to R. And the required point coordinates and x comma y comma z be the coordinates of P. Just we have to find out the relation values of x, y, z. So now write down the relation between R, L, x, y, z. We know that already we discussed in the previous sessions. So x is equal to LR, y is equal to MR, z is equal to NR. That means coordinates of the point x, y, z is equal to LR, MR, NR. So here the values are L, M, N are this and R is there. So now the coordinates of this point L into R, that means 6 by root 3 m into, that means 6 by root 3 nr 6 by root 3. So these are nothing but 6 by root 3 means we can write 2 into 3, that means 3 by root 3 is root 3, therefore 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 2 root 3. These are the coordinates of the point in this problem. Okay, right. See this problem. A line makes an angle theta with the x-axis and z-axis and beta with y-axis. And also given that sin square beta equal to 3 sin square theta, find cos square theta. So here the angles are angles made by a line with the axis are, just we have given theta, beta and theta. Therefore the DCs of the line equal to cos theta, cos beta, again cos theta. Let us take these DCs be maybe LMN. So we and also given that sin square beta is equal to 3 sin square theta. Let us take this is the equation 1. So from this we can write the second equation, L square plus m square plus n square equal to 1. Therefore cos square theta plus cos square beta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, now 2 cos square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square beta sin square beta. Here we have to find out cos square theta value. That means here rest value is beta, unknown value is beta. We have to eliminate beta from both the equations from 1 and 2. If you eliminate beta from both the equation, we will get an equation in terms of theta. From that we have to find out cos square theta. So see here the LHS is sin square beta, RHS equals sin square beta. Equate these two sides. Now 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 sin square theta. We have to find out cos square theta. Just write down sin square in terms of cos. So 2 cos square theta is equal to 3 minus 3 cos square theta. Now from this 5 cos square theta is equal to 5 cos square theta is equal to 3. Therefore cos square theta is equal to 3 by 4. This is the way how to find cos square theta in case of this one. Just we have given that the line making angles with coordinate x are theta, beta, theta. With the help of these three angles we can find out the DCs. Just we know that if these are the DCs, we know that sum of the squares equal to 1 unit. So we will get this condition. So with the help of these two conditions, just to eliminate eliminate beta, then we will get a relation in terms of theta. From this we can find out cos square theta value. See this problem. This is also one of the application of DCs. So a line makes alpha, beta, gamma angles with coordinate axis such that given that here cos alpha cos beta is equal to cos beta cos gamma is equal to 2 by 9 and cos gamma cos alpha is equal to 4 by 9. So these are the three expression values are given, and given that alpha, beta, gamma are the angles made by the line with coordinate axis. Therefore cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equal to 1 units. So this is the first equation, this is second equation, this is third equation. With the help of these three, we have to find out the expression value cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma. Just we have to find out this expression value. So for that, consider the square of this expression to get this type of terms. So consider, just he asked cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma, but you have to find out first of all cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square. Just consider this expression. So what is the expression value? This value is, this is in the form of a plus b plus c whole square. Write down a plus b plus c whole square formula. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab, 2bc, 2ca. 2 into cos alpha cos beta plus 2 into cos beta cos gamma plus 2 into cos gamma cos alpha. These are the terms from this expression. So now the expression value is cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square is equal to, you know that sum of the squares of cos called 1 unit with respect to the condition 3. From 3 the value of this is 1. I wrote down the values of these 3. Cos alpha cos beta cos gamma. Cos alpha cos beta cos gamma. Expressions values are 2 by 9. Therefore 2 by 9 plus 2 by 9. What about the last one expression value? 4 by 9. So now from this you can write 1 plus 2 by 9, 2 by 9, 4 by 9, 8 by 9. That is equal to 9 plus 8 by 9. That is equal to 17 by 9. This is the value of this expression, cos b alpha, cos beta, cos gamma whole square expression value. Now from this, the value of cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma is equal to root 17 by 9. That is equal to root 17 by 3. Okay, so for this expression we have to consider this expression cos alpha plus cos beta plus cos gamma whole square, because we have the values for this type of expressions. Just these terms only possible from this expression. Okay, see this problem. 1 plus a, 1 minus a and 2 are the drs of the line which makes 60 degrees with y axis. So given that drs of a line equal to 1 plus a, 1 minus a, 2. Let us take this equal to ABC. Okay, so we have given that this line making 60 degrees with y axis, given that 60 degrees with y axis. Okay, so now we have to find out a value. If we know the angles of alpha, beta, gamma with coordinate axis, you can find out the DCs. Okay, so first of all find out the DCs of this line. So what about the formula for DCs? If ABC are the DRs, then DCs are, if A comma B comma C are DRs of any line, then DCs of the line equal to, what is the formula? A by root of A square plus B square plus C square, B by root of A square plus B square plus C square, and C by root of A square plus B square plus C square. This is the formula to find the DCs. Okay, so here these are the DRs. So substitute in this formula. Before going there, find out root of A square plus B square plus C square value. So consider root of A square plus B square plus C square is equal to root of 1 plus A whole square, 1 minus A whole square, 2 square. That is equal to A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. 2 into A square plus B square plus 4. This is equal to, can write 2 plus 4, 6 plus 2A square. Now substitute in the above formula. Then the DCs of the above line is equal to, so what is the A value? 1 plus A by root of 6 plus 2A square. No need to write all the values also. Just equate this term to middle term to cos 60. Then we'll get Okay, no problem. 1 minus a by root of 6 plus 2a square and 2 by root of 6 plus 2a square. This is nothing but cos 60 because this is the DC with respect to the y coordinate. That means 60 degree angle made by length y coordinate. Therefore, cos 60 degrees is equal to 1 minus a by root of 6 plus 2a square. Now write down the value of cos 60, that is equal to 1 by 2 equal to 1 minus a by root of 6 plus 2a square. Now squaring on both sides, then we will get 6 plus 2a square is equal to 4 into 1 minus a whole square. So equal to 4 plus 4a square minus 8a. 6 plus 2a square is equal to. Therefore, from this we can write 4a square minus 2a square. 2a square minus 8a. 4 minus 6 minus 2 equal to 0. There is 2 common. From this we can write 2 into a square minus 4a minus 1 equal 0. Therefore, a square minus 4a minus 1 equal 0. So there exist irrational roots. For that, use formula a equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So a is equal to 4 plus or minus root 20 by 2. So here we can write a is equal to 2 into 2 plus or minus root 5 by 2. 2 get cancelled. Then from this, the values of a are, there exist 2 values for a here. So these are the values of a. Okay, right. Thank you.